everyone. Are you a mom that feels like you are trying really hard to find the hope amidst the heartache, but you're having a really hard time with that? So again, you are not alone if that is you. If you are here, if you're new here to my channel, I just want to welcome you. My name is Sally Harris, and I'm a mom that walked a difficult road with my own daughter for over 10 years. And while her life was spiraling out of control, mine did the same. And I'm here to promise you it does not have to be that way. And I'm living proof that you can change those things in your life that don't serve you and that are possibly causing more heartache than what is really necessary. So let's dive into this hope and heartache. I know your heart is breaking for your son or daughter, for your reconciliation, for you to be able to, come back together and maybe have it be like old times, right? And a lot of you, especially the moms that I work with, are finding and are seeing for themselves that sometimes with reconciliation, things don't look like they did prior, right? And I can say that in my own life too with my daughter. My reconciliation doesn't look, our relationship does not look like it did prior to all the issues. It's different because she's a different person, I'm a different person, and we're in a different space, different part of life. And actually it's better, it's healthier, right? The healthier you are, the healthier your child is, the healthier your relationship is going to be. Unfortunately, as you all know, you only get to control you, and you get to control your piece of that puzzle. So while you're dealing with all of that heartache, how are you finding hope? We talk about this a lot in my group coaching program, and I always tell them, there's days where you're not going to have enough hope, right? Your hope and your faith are just, it may feel like running on empty that day. And I'm here to tell you that I have enough for both of you, for both of us, right? I am a firm believer that we do not give up hope on our kids. It doesn't matter how dark and dreary and cold and impossible that your situation looks, because I promise you mine looked completely impossible, and only God was going to make those changes, and he did, right? My daughter had to do the actual work, but he intervened. And so I want to ask you, where are you getting your hope from? Because if you don't have any, I want you to try to think and evaluate why you have no hope. And sometimes that's getting out of our own head. We need to live by faith and not by sight. We can't live off of feelings, and we can't live off of what we see in the natural world, right? So I just want to encourage you with that today, that, surrounding yourself with other people that are going to understand what you're going through, that are going to support you in a non-judgmental way, and are going to be there for you, and for you to know that you're not alone in the process, that in and of itself is going to give you hope, right? And so if you're a person of faith like I am, my faith, while it was, I'm not saying I didn't have dark days, but I always knew in my heart of hearts that he was going to change the situation. In fact, I can promise you he's going to change your situation from the way it looks right now today, because nothing stays stagnant, right? Life is evolving, life is moving. And so one way or the other, something is going to change. Whether that's tomorrow, next month, next year, I don't know when that's going to be. I wish I did. But at the end of the day, you have to know things are going to change. And while those things are changing, I encourage you as a mom to not give up hope amidst the heartache, and know that hope and heartache can exist in the same place, in your same heart. And I encourage you to take a look at your faith. And if you're feeling like you don't have any faith, I would love to have a conversation with you about that as well, if you're wanting to. If you and I have never chatted before and you want to click on the discovery call link below, this is a 30-minute conversation where we can talk about, what's going on. And I want to know a high level of what's going on with your child, but then I want to talk about you, because that's really where I come in. I'm not a therapist. I'm a mom who's been there. And so now I have the honor of walking other moms through this difficult road. And so I would love to have this conversation with you. And so if that's something we've never done before, feel free to click that link below. And I hope that helps you today. And I just encourage you to keep the faith, because at the end of the day, what do you have to lose, right? These days are going to be a little bit lighter and a little bit brighter when you have hope. See you next time.